Hey guys, today I want to show you how to make an easy omelet. There's a few little tricks that'll make things go a lot better for you. So firstly, start with a warm egg. I just soaked them for a few minutes in some warm or hot water. The reason you want them warm is they'll cook quicker at a lower temperature, so you won't have tough eggs, but they'll cook evenly and quickly through the whole layer of omelet. You don't want to add milk or anything. The only thing I add is a little bit of salt. And then what I beat them with is a fork. The reason I use a fork instead of a whisk is you want to add as little air into it as possible. Again, just to keep it from taking longer to cook. The quicker you can cook it at the lower temperature, the better it'll be. So just beat it long enough to incorporate the yolks into the whites. Make sure there's no stringy bits of white. And then third trick I guess, use a nonstick pan. I really don't like nonstick pans because of the chemical, but I've never been able to not tear an omelet, even on a really well-seasoned cast iron pan. So pour your egg in the middle, let it set a little bit. Make sure your pan is really well preheated. You don't want to use too high of a temperature, use like a medium-low temperature, but you want it evenly preheated. So then you can turn your pan a little bit, just try and make sure you fill in all of those gaps, but don't get it up on the edge too much. Once it's even, set it on the burner and just leave it alone for a couple minutes. So once your omelet is pretty much cooked, you can add your filling to the middle. That's how I do it. You don't want to overstuff your omelet. You want to still be able to close it easily enough. For filling, we're using the flavor trio, peppers, onions, and mushrooms. And we'll add some shredded cheese on top. Try and get everything fairly even. And take your flexible spatula, start it around the edge, try not to tear it. Once you can get under it, you can start it. Sometimes you need to use your fingers to help a little bit. Roll it over. And to make things stay a little bit better, I always add a little bit of cheese to the middle. Kind of like a dairy Velcro. Like a tri-fold wallet. Then I'll just press it down the middle to make that cheese stick. Leave it for another couple seconds. So the hardest and most critical part is transferring it onto the plate. And it'd be a lot easier with a more shallow edged pan, but this is what we have. So start it perpendicular to your tipping point. Once you get an edge out on the plate, just slowly bring the pan back. You can straighten it on the plate. There's your perfect, easy omelet.